Alright, what's up? We are going to show you how to remove the glass from the frame on a Samsung S7. This works for S6. Same type of method works for S5, though we all know those are a little bit easier. Works the same and on the edges, S6 edge, Edge Plus, S7 edge. So you can see our screen here, all works. Alright, so we'll separate it. Cool. So it's okay to leave all of the other stuff in, you know, buttons, ear speaker. We take the cameras out and everything else, but we leave this guy in there. Charge port's fine. What we use is the CRC contact cleaner. You can get this at Home Depot. It's about $8 a can, $7.97, something like that. And then we use, oddly enough, OCA strips. So we don't use the whole thing, but we take off the first layer. So that goes in the trash. And then now we're going to remove the OCA from it because we don't need that either. And then we're going to use this remaining film. What we have, it's pretty hard, but it's super thin. Okay. So then we're going to cut it up. Just take some scissors and cut it. What's nice is you can get about 3 of these per OCA strip, and we're using a 6 plus. And then we're going to cut the end, one end of it, kind of just like an iSesmo. Right, so we just have like a little point on it. So we've got it at 80 degrees on the hot plate, and we use the vacuum pump to hold it down so it doesn't go anywhere on us. Makes it super nice and easy. And then we're just going to start soaking the display in contact cleaner. The contact cleaner will not ruin your display or anything. We're going to be going in right around here. So I first take an iSesmo because this is pretty stuck down. I'm just super gentle with it. Got it. Cool. So that just gets the initial adhesive right there broken up. The reason we don't use an adhesive or like an iFlex or anything is because these are too thick. Yeah, just tell them to come back here. So we just let it soak in a little bit. Alright, so we got a little cut off from where we were. We just sprayed this down and used the iSesmo all the way around the edge here to just break it up. And now we're going to use our little plastic OCA film iSesmo tools to remove this successfully. What's nice about this method is you can train any employee in a couple minutes, one time, no problem. So we're just slowly working it through. You can always just use more. There we go. See it coming through, spray that, because we want to be spraying anywhere where there's adhesive. And we're just gonna slowly go back and forth, work our way up. You gotta be careful up here because of the cables. We're not gonna go all the way up. Start working our way down. Alright, and then you can take a peek and look right in here as you're coming around to make sure you're getting the capacitive buttons. We'll get this video finished up. Alright, so add a little more contact cleaner. Alright, we've come around the capacitive button right here successfully. We're just going to kind of keep going. Now we're by the home button. And what I kind of do is I kind of hold down as much as I can around here. And look at that, just kind of slides right past it. You want to keep it down. Now you can do this two ways. You can just kind of do exactly what we did over here. Go out that way and then down around, or out this way and down around, or you can just kind of hold it down and keep going. You should miss the capacitive button on the other side. It is possible to rip it if you do it this way, but I'm doing it anyways. Oh yep, see there, it's kind of coming out right here. I'll go back this way. See, we didn't even go through this side, but the contact cleaner just tears up. Okay, so now we gotta be super careful up here at the cables. So we gotta make sure we know where we're at. Okay, so I push it through the top so I can look in this area and I see the film right here. I can see it. So I know I'm on top. And so I know then I'm okay. Oh, let's see, now I'm under. Kind of just work it. We don't want to tear the cables. And we kind of go at this angle. Push it all the way through here. Come up this way. At an angle. Just gotta be careful that we're not tearing any flexes. Alright, and then we can kind of begin to lift. And it just starts to come. Now, once I get it angled, probably about 30 to 45 degree, I just start to push. Watch out for that cable. Push that, just get it out of there, push through. And then I push out this way. I don't pull this up. I don't pull it up like that, I push it out. So that way if there's any broken glass, I don't want it to I don't want any of the broken glass to puncture up into the display. And you can see that the black is still super clean. We are going to replace this, but it's a lot cleaner than most jobs you'll see, and in fact most of the time you might end up having to replace it, but you could just take the rest of this sticker, peel it off, and it's almost perfect. Like there wasn't even anything there in the first place. We have replacements for those, and I think we'll be sending them to you. I think you bought some if you didn't already receive them. But yeah, so let's test it. So I always pull on the suction. I don't usually pull on the display because this folds off way easier. Boom. Perfect display. I know the video took a little bit longer, but this process can usually be done in just 5 minutes. Beautiful.